So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. First out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
At the 45-yard line.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 55 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Intercepted.
They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
First down, Seattle.
Now Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. On second down now, it's Carson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Seahawks first down.
Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Wilson.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Number 22.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
He's brought down at the
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Jim McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Seahawks.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll throw from the gun. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Flush to his right. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 28. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. On 1st down, Carson. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson flushed out right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He was taken down by...
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Bridgewater, quick throw out wide to Samuel. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
2nd and 5 now. Bridgewater, and he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry on the way back.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Panthers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
From the 29, Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
To number 16.
Tyler Lockett,
Touchdown,
34
Seattle.
yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Seahawks 28, Panthers nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now. Bridgewater steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
For Christian McCaffrey.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And